Hello students, welcome to Reader's Workshop. Today we are going to continue working with base words and endings. Let's review the steps. Number 1, make a new word. Number 2, read it. Number 3, write it. Number 4, reread the list of words. And number 5, use each word in a sentence. So if we take a look at our paper, so far we've done play, work, and read. And remember last time when we did the action word read, we found that when we tried to add the ending ed, it didn't work. And we learned about how some action words are irregular, meaning they are different than usual. They don't work the same. You don't put them together the same. The endings won't always work the way they usually do. Remember, regular means the same as usual. Irregular, when you add ir on the front of a word, that means like not, cancels out the original meaning, so it means different than usual. So let's take a look. I think we are ready for jump. Let me find the word jump, and let's start adding some endings. There's jump, and the first one I find here easily is ing, ing. So step 1, I made the new word. Step 2, read it, jumping. Step 3, write it. I'm going to write jumping over here. Jumping. Remember to read it as you write it. Jumping. Okay, let's go for another one. I'm going to set that ending aside. Here's er. When you put it down there, go ahead and say the ending on its own too. Jumper, jumper, jumper. Okay, ready to write it. Jumper. Okay, next one. My next ending is S. Let's read it. Jumps. Let's write it. Jumps. Okay. And the last one, ed. Oh, now I wonder if it's going to have t, d, or id sound. Let's see. Jumped, jumped, jumped. Ooh, sounds to me like T sound. Let's write it. Jumped. Okay, so I filled out all the spaces for jump. What am I supposed to do now? Reread the list of words. Okay, jump, jumping, jumper, jumps, jumped. Now use each word in a sentence. Okay, and you know what? We're not going to do that now because I'm going to ask you for some of those sentences when we meet in a minute. Let's go on to the next verb or action word, walk. And I want you to be thinking of some sentences for all of these that we can do together in a minute. Okay, let's go back. I see ed ending. Walk, walked, walked. Oh, sounds like T. Let me write it down. Walked. And notice, the word walk, it has an L in it, but we don't say walk, right? The L is silent. Walked. Okay, let's try another ending. There's S. Walks. Write it down. Walks. Ooh, let's get another one. ER ending. Walker, walker. Let's write it. Walker, walker. Let's go to the next one. ing, ing. Walking. Let me write it. Walking. Okay, let's read the whole list. Walk, walked, walks, walker, walking. Okay, last one is talk. Oh, look how walk and talk are very similar, right? They just have different starting sounds. Walk, talk. Talk also has that silent L. That's something you always want to be noticing, interesting things about words. How a new word you're working with is the same or a little different than one you've been just working with. So here we have talk. Let's get an ending on there. ing, talking. Let's write it. Talking. Talking. Okay, let's get another ending. Let's get S ending. Talks. Okay, let me write it. Talks. Woo, they're flying all over. Let's get the other ending. ER. Talker. Talker. Let me write it. Talker. Talker. And finally, I got one more. Let's see. Oh, there's ED ending. I wonder what it's going to sound like. Let's think. Talked? No, that doesn't sound right. Talked. Talked. Oh, just like walked was walked, this is talked. Let me write it down. Talked. Talked. Okay, next I'm supposed to reread the list of words. Talk, talking, talks, talker, talked. Okay, so there I finally finished my whole paper. Now the only thing I have left to do is to use each word in a sentence. And that's something we're going to do together when we meet. And I want you to keep this paper, and you'll be able to take a picture of that and put it into Seesaw on Monday. Okay? Let's meet up and get to our sentences.